Hello.
Hello.
Happy Sunday before Christmas, because it's 2 days till Christmas.
It is.
Yes. And today's vlog is actually about how we individually think and feel about Christmas, because...
So what is Christmas to you?
Yeah, what does it mean to you?
The world's telling you that it needs to be about the Christmas tree and the Christmas
Joy,
films and
happy.
chocolate and family and maybe you're like, what?
Yeah, maybe that's not how you feel, because, well, you know, as we all know, Christmas is perceived as very happy and a beautiful time of year, and personally I do love Christmas.
I love Christmas.
And I love being
well.
around my family, but I also know friends of mine who, for them, it's always a really difficult moment of the year, because they're confronted with family matters or things from the past, or some people can't go home for Christmas, so they're on their own. And that's actually why we wanted to, this vlog, to talk about that side of Christmas that might not be as happy as everyone feels Christmas needs to be.
Yeah, or your Christmas could be happy, but it's just not happy in the way that, you know, the TV or, you know, the media online says it should be. Like, maybe you enjoy, I don't know, going swimming in the sea on Christmas, or maybe you enjoy taking your dog for a walk by yourself. Maybe you enjoy, I don't know, doing really strange things that aren't like what everybody else does, and that's good, because Christmas should be about a time of rest and happiness, and it should be about connecting with others, but maybe your way of doing it's a bit more alternative,
Or maybe,
and that's okay.
Yeah, connecting a bit more to yourself. So for example, if you, because of circumstances, you can't go home and you're not with family, and all your friends and are with their families, and you feel quite lonely, then what is it that you do to spend that time with on your own, and find little moments of happiness within that? Because the thing is, like, yeah, we do want Christmas to be happy, but let's
But it's
face
okay
it,
if you don't find enjoyment in the things that everybody else does, you know. And it's okay to acknowledge that and be like, well, actually, I don't like Christmas films, or I don't like loads of chocolate and eating turkey or all those sorts of things. Maybe I like to just have a burger, or, you know. And I think, and so giving yourself what you need at Christmas time, I think, is important, when there are maybe a lot of stresses and strains on you to buy gifts or see the people or do the Christmassy thing, and you're like, well, maybe it's okay to break with form, you know, as long as you're not being antisocial and doing it deliberately despite other people, but as long as it's coming from a place where you're like, you know what, this makes me happy.
An intuitive place.
Yeah.
And also, so a lot of time with people have around Christmas, if, you know, I've experienced myself a lot of Christmases that you feel, if you're not in a relationship, that you're like, oh, but everyone is always so happy with Christmas, and
they're holding hands, ice skating.
And
you
everyone
want to come
is
ice
so...
skating? No, we don't want to go ice skating and do the romantic ice skating thing.
We don't want to go ice skating, but then in those moments you feel that you do, you know, because Christmas is a time of being together, and then watching a Christmas film on the sofa, which doesn't happen. It's all too romantic. We've not watched a Christmas film on the sofa. No. But because every year for 7 years in a row, me and my friend, we always celebrate Christmas together, and every year we would say, well, maybe next time there's a guy, or maybe next year. And then last year I was like, I'm not even going to say it, because it's not going to happen. Hey. And now this Christmas is here. So it's also about letting that
expectation go.
Yeah, all the expectations that the press and the media put in front of your face, like, oh, this is what Christmas should look like. You're in the snow with a scarf on and a hat and a romantic partner, and no, you know, you can I've had great Christmases on my own and with
Yeah.
my friends and family in that matter, but just so let's talk about our challenge, the challenge of the week.
Yeah. So the challenge is to write down what Christmas is to you. You know, list, let's say, 5 things of what Christmas is to you. Like, for example, it could be movies. It could be good food. It could be going for a nice walk. It could be going to a party with friends. You know, listing those things that are the most important things to you that Christmas kind of signifies, makes it. But then also list another 5 things of why you're thankful for your Christmas being that way. Because I think it is really important to be thankful that we do have the ability to have time off and, you know, do what we want, because there are a lot of people that don't have the ability to be safe, you know, have food, have a roof over the head at Christmas as well. So it's important, I think, that we do take stock and think, okay, even if my Christmas is different, it's still a great Christmas.
It's still a good Christmas. And again, like, even with those examples, like, some people aren't safe, and to think about that, you know, it's good to sometimes think about it, but it doesn't mean that your pain or what you're going through isn't as important, because that's your journey and that's all fine to be on. But
but focusing on the good things, and what's good about Christmas.
5 things. So what Andrew said, and also maybe think about, okay, something challenging. I know I'm going to see my family, and that maybe isn't as happy and positive. But how do you? And if you feel there's a certain tenseness from you towards a person or whatever, how do you want to deal with that, and how do you want to graciously acknowledge that and go, like, how do you say that? Help me.
Go into the night. What?
No, I don't know. Just deal with it. In a way, how do you want to deal in a situation like that? That's it. Full stop.
Yeah. So have fun. List 5 things that makes Christmas for you, what that means. List 5 things you're thankful for, and think about, you know, maybe that relationship that's challenging or that you need to address.
Yeah.
And
we do hope you have a lovely Christmas.
Have a lovely Christmas.
Yeah, in your own way. No commercialised expectations.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just enjoy it your way.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Bye.
Bye.